Hey everybody, I'm back with another video, and this time I wanted to highlight my Elvin Hayes collection. Not a lot of people may know about Elvin Hayes, and it kind of goes back to the issue that basketball really wasn't that popular in the 60s and 70s, comparable to other sports like baseball and football, to a certain degree hockey as well. So, one thing I've noticed on YouTube, there aren't a lot of vintage basketball collections on there. So as modern day basketball is hitting an explosion again in popularity as a lot of the key rookies and going out and trying to find you see even the products, it's hard to keep them on the shelves at the local stores. But basketball back in the late 60s, early 70s was not as popular, and therefore you don't see as many of these collections. I just wanted to highlight the Elvin Hayes collection I have. He was basically the Zion Williamson of his day. All he did was average 36 points, around 18 rebounds a game in college, and then went on was the number one pick in '68, and then became one of the dominant players in the NBA. He's a member of the 50th anniversary all-time team, 12-time All-Star. But you got these 69 tops, 70 tops, tall boys, and then you can see this 76 tops as well, quite a large card. It kind of gives you an idea of what Topps was trying to do to get some interest in their product. Because obviously basketball was a distant, we would just say distant third or fourth between baseball, football, and maybe even hockey at this point. And then looking at Elvin Hayes, his first actual card was in '68, that Jack in the Box, a food and beverage, a blank white back, not very imaginative, just a portrait photo. And you can still get these out there for reasonable prices. But then in '71 Topps, you see this more standard size, very colorful set. Kind of reminds me of the '69 Topps football, kind of psychedelic. And then the '71 stickers, I like these, very similar to the '71 Topps baseball. Obviously they're stickers, but they're very condition sensitive on those edges and corners with that black. Excellent mint 6 is not a bad grade for that. And then another portrait card from '72. This is the year of the Dr. J rookie, but kind of, you see the color in the background, but kind of a portrait shot, which is why I kind of really like this '73 here. It's a kind of a first action shot of him as far as Topps goes, where he's actually in a game. A couple league leaders from '74. In '74, he averaged 18 plus rebounds a game in the NBA. The next best guy, Dave Cowens, was around 15. So you're talking about a 3-point differential or 3 rebound differential per game. That's pretty crazy. Overall, Elvin he actually scored over 27,000 points and 16,000 rebounds in his career. So now we're into the '70s. That '78 card from the '78 season, won his first championship, teaming up with Wes Unseld. And then in '81, this is his last playing card as a player because Topps stopped producing basketball cards. Baseball was exploding, right? The junk wax era has sprung up in '81, and now everybody was producing baseball cards, and they were super popular. And basketball kind of took a back seat, and then Topps, I guess, realized it just wasn't profitable to make basketball cards. So we don't see anything come out until Star produced some of those team bag sets in the mid '80s, and then ultimately the iconic '86, '87 Fleer. And then a little bit more modern stuff, just on-card autograph there on the right, and then a really cool 2008 Topps signature. It is a sticker autograph, but still framed very well with that black frame around it. But that's a quick glance at my Elvin Hayes collection. Once again, I don't know. I leave a post below. Do you think that with the increase in popularity in modern basketball, that ultimately some of the vintage stuff will start taking off as well? I've always really enjoyed collecting the old school basketball cards because they're very unique and different. But once again, like I said, I don't see a lot of these collections on the YouTube. So let me know what you think. Everyone, appreciate your posting.